It's excellent. Rob's done an excellent job of not only telling about very technical details, but providing an overview how it can fit into your entire marketing plan. So we're learning why you do things, how to measure them, and how it's going to benefit your company, which I think has been exceptional for me. And not only has he given us very specifics, but he's allowed your mind to kind of wander and to figure out how it fits into your organization. So it's been incredibly helpful.
I've really enjoyed Rob's conference. Going to one of his conferences is like taking a drink from a fire hose. He provides you with so much great information that I'm looking forward to getting back to our firm to hopefully improve what we do for our families.
It's just been great. You know, Rob has answered a ton of questions and gone into detail and, you know, given us helpful ideas, guided, you know, us every step of the way and provided all the materials that we need, you know, to implement this marketing plan.
Well, seminar's going tremendous. I really expected to come in and learn a few advertising ideas and strategies, maybe some marketing ideas, and this has just been an extreme eye-opening experience for me. Rob's presented everything in a easily implementable manner that I can take home and put together easily. I really expected it to be a hard sales pitch and something that I could only do with Rob's help, and no, Rob's given every secret away that I can take home and utilize it from scratch. He has been tremendous. Rob obviously knows his marketing, knows his advertising.
I had come hoping to figure out exactly how to start some advertising and promotion campaigns, because we have not been advertising in quite a few years, and he's certainly given us an awful lot to think about and ways to begin those types of promotions and programs. So I'm excited to get home and implement some of them. I'm probably going to be calling Rob and asking him for more help, but he's been great with everything that he's willing to share with us. So it's been a great program.
Pretty well. I'm pretty impressed because there's a lot of material which is quite interesting. It covers a lot of topics and it gives you a broad idea of your marketing that you should cover.
The seminar's been tremendous. I mean, what I expected, I think, was a lot of ideas and thoughts, but what Rob is excellent at is putting it into play. So many of these seminars you go to, it seems like, you know, everyone's got these great ideas, but then they leave you to go home and your head is so filled with these ideas and excitement, but you don't know how to get started. Rob does an excellent job at putting everything so simple, just like the name of the seminar, it's a blueprint. I mean, all we have to do is go back and execute.
Before I attended the conference, I had some specific expectations that he'd be able to sort of massage the marketing that I'm doing currently, but I've really discovered that a lot of the advertising marketing that I'm doing now isn't measurable and very random. And Robin's been able to convince me that having measurable marketing is extremely important.
The seminar is going fantastic. I don't know too much about marketing, so I came in kind of skeptical, but this has really been fantastic. Rob is wonderful. He gives you any information and all information you need to know and is very free about sharing everything.
I came into it not having a whole lot of tools to manage our social media and funeral marketing in general. We don't really have much of a marketing plan other than word of mouth, and I'm certainly walking away with a vast amount of knowledge and the tools, I think, to be able to start putting together a proactive marketing plan.
It's more than what I expected. I came here trying to make sense of all the different advertising options there are out there and to come out with an integrated advertising plan. And this meeting has more than exceeded my expectations. Oh, I think the trying to make sense of all the online advertising options there are out there and try and figure out how to use some of the older advertising methods, how those may be used less often, has been very useful. And I think there have been about a dozen aha moments during this seminar with regard to those types of issues.
Actually, I got to tell you, I never come to these things. I never come to any funeral director conventions or anything. But Rob kind of hit a keen note with me with the rock star advertising, which I think the industry needs to learn. And I got more out of it than I ever anticipated getting. Well worth attending. I'm glad to be a part of it and look forward to the next one.
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, a lot of good information, well put together. Actually, I'm looking forward to getting back to the office and following the step-by-step guidelines to implement it.
We'll probably end up spending a half day at staff meeting we traditionally do staff meetings every morning, and I'll bring tips that we've learned throughout the last 2 days and try to do small implementations and then set together a media strategy for what the next month, the next 6 months, the next year can look like, and how we can tackle it in small successes as opposed to inundating them and overwhelming them with everything all at once.
Oh, there's a lot of things. Again, a lot of our advertising is going to have to be repurposed around the family, what the family's looking for. We need to do more things on our website with regards to AdWords, redesign it, putting obituaries in, putting videos, online videos that we're creating now but not putting them online. There's a lot of things we're missing in our marketing efforts.
Well, I already have one of our staff members she's very excited to have me come back with all the information. She's ready to get started with all of this. As a matter of fact, she's going to be out here next year when Rob has the second session, because I just think it's just a tremendous opportunity to learn, and hopefully when we come back next year we're going to be able to take some of the things that we've learned and build upon them.
Yes, my staff has been very involved in the marketing of our funeral home, and I'll be able to go home now and share all of what I've learned here so that we can engage and as a staff come up with a complete marketing plan instead of just advertising randomly.
I've got a lot of work to do, so don't bother me too much, because I've learned a lot of new stuff that I should implement. So it's going to keep me busy, but I'm sure it's going to be worthwhile.
Get email addresses in the arrangement conference, get everybody's email address, and that's probably the #1 thing.
Well, I'm going to work with them on trying to get information out to the various social networks. I'm going to be able to, I think, deal with our advertising, our marketing people who market me for different types of advertising.
You know, not only will we implement with the tracking numbers and researching our keywords and our Google AdWords and our website, but also messages to our families about how to add the obituaries to their Facebook pages, so we can take advantage of that as well. But even more than that, I'd make sure my staff attends the next Funeral Rockstar.
Well, basically, I think just by showing them, you know, he's got it all laid out in the folder, so he's making it very easy for us to be able to present it to the staff. Yeah.
Before we got here, I thought that measuring the ROI on our advertising was near impossible. He's given us some definite answers, you know, to do that and to do that successfully. I also thought that, you know, a lot of the things that we should be doing were costly and we're going to, you know, cost a lot of money to do so. But again, he's just given us the tools to be able to do it ourselves and not pay for things that you don't need and focus on what it is you do need to be successful and, you know, run a successful business and be able to serve families and have the time to do that. So.
Oh, very much so. Our advertising, to be honest, has been brand based and has just been renewed year after year, and without very little idea of what the families are really looking for in information. And his point is to implement it towards what is the family thinking, what are they looking for, what do they need from your advertisement. Not necessarily, they don't need to know your family history, they need to know how to reach you, how to get the first call done, things like that. You need to be able to be in front of them at that time. And he's been tremendous about trying to get us refocused in our advertising.
Changing our website around and all of our advertisement, we've definitely been headed in one direction. And after this seminar, we've seen that we really need to turn things around.
Probably what I would say I've looked at differently is the whole idea of social media and how it does play in, and really how simple it is to make it work for us, and you know, make it something that our families will use and our families will appreciate getting the benefit from.
Well, I think because I haven't been advertising at all, the aha is that I can do it and not spend, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I can do it smart and not just throwing money at it.
One of the things that have got my attention is the remarketing that you can do with Google, which seems to be, for myself, quite interesting.
I didn't realize how important the online marketing was. So I would say that that's been my biggest aha moment, is the online marketing necessity for funeral homes nowadays.
Yeah, the whole pay-per-click thing with the Google and the Google Analytics and being able to track those dollars going out, and it's not just poof, it's money gone out of your account, and being able to track those and fine-tune those. And he shows you how to do it yourself, but you also know that if you want him to do it for you, you can talk to him and hire him basically to handle all that for you.
But I would say that there's certainly been some things that I've seen that have shown me what the options are and where the return is likely to be, and the importance of really tracking our advertising rather than just spending money on advertising without knowing the returns we're getting. The importance of tracking our returns on our advertising, I think, is a crucial concept that I've learned through this.
Yeah, in fact, I walked in thinking that I was way ahead of the game and realized that a lot of things I was doing I could probably do better, wasn't tracking things as well as I should be, and didn't even know a lot of the things that were available to me to track. So that was definitely one thing I learned today.
Well, I'll tell you, just to realize the power that the internet has. I know we have three faces to our families. One is obviously face-to-face, second is our phones, but third is our website. And so Rob has taken that level of awareness to a new height for me. He enlightened me in many ways, especially when it comes to basic AdWords that are used out there by what we think as an industry are important. Really, the customers are using different words.
I just wanted to thank Rob and for helping us become funeral rock stars, because it's going to be fun to get back to work and start on these projects.
No, I just want to thank Rob again. This has been a tremendous event. The funeral boardroom was a great networking time, as well as additional information. Rob, you've really done a great job and really put this thing together really well.
I am definitely going to recommend coming to this seminar. It's beneficial. It was great for networking. It's great to get the answers. It's great to bounce, ideas off of other people in the industry. And I'm going to recommend everyone who's not already following him, on his website or watching his webinars to do so. Rob's got a lot of information and it's very helpful.
Yeah, just thank Rob for doing this and doing this type of event. And Rob gets it. That's what I've always liked about Rob. Rob, he knows it. Rob's a student of the game, but Rob's not a know-it-all either. I mean, sometimes you go to these seminars and there's a lot of people that just think that they know it all. Rob is very honest about it. I mean, he's tried things that haven't worked and he'll tell you that. Rob's also great at just, giving you the tools, making it easy to put into place.
It has met my expectation in many points because it covers a lot of stuff. There's a few inserts that I will have to work on it. That's quite normal because you've got to do your own stuff. But I'm quite impressed with all the content of it. And it's pretty easy because there's a lot of material that is given to us to help us implement all that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. This seminar has been wonderful. We've learned so much. We thought we knew a lot, but it turns out now we know even more. Rob is wonderful, and this conference has been a huge eye-opener.
Oh, absolutely. It packs, I'd say, a few days worth of information into a couple days, and it's almost overload. So a lot of it's going to have to be reviewed and gone over again because there's a lot of information in a short amount of time. But yeah, very, very well worth my time.
I guess I came really more to sharpen my skills, to see if there's any insider tricks, things like that. And I've learned a few different things here. Google is always changing, so it's nice to have Rob in the back pocket to help us along, guide us.
I think what Rob has done an excellent job of a compelling argument for us is not only taking and implementing this, but measuring it. And we've never been an organization that does an excellent job with measuring. We've all been about the reputation and seeing our name and the feel-goods, but to actually utilize the tools that he's given us and implement them and then measure it, I think is going to be incredibly beneficial to our organization.
Well, the great thing about Rob is he is sharing in all ways. So he's provided us with online, he's provided us with documents, he's provided us with PowerPoint presentations. He's giving us a full set of tools to go back to our
various businesses and sit down with our employees and really work with them.